Welcome back to Beyond the Curve. Please like, share, and comment. And let's get right into it. Let's go.
You were saying there are continents we don't know about.
Do you think there's just 7? Just 7? That's what they told you. That's what they want you to believe. But Antarctica? It's hiding something bigger. Way bigger. Beyond Antarctica, there are lands we've never seen, civilizations that have been hidden from us. Why do you think access is so restricted? Since 1959, no country has allowed free exploration. No one. You can't just go there. You can't just walk in. That's not by accident. Behind those ice walls, there's technology beyond anything we know, resources they don't want us to have, life forms we've never been told about. And the people in power? They know it. They've been there. They've studied it. But they keep it locked away, far, far away from us. You think the world map they gave us is real? We've been lied to. They keep us trapped inside a fake world while they take everything for themselves.
This is just a theory, not a fact.
I 100% believe that theory. That's my favorite rabbit hole to go down. What's yours? Let me know in the comments. They are literally everywhere.
Swim is getting sued for coming after one of the most predatory industries in the world. This show is exposing secrets that they don't want you to know about. Watch this.
Okay, just go with me for a minute. What if there were a medicine that could heal, like, almost anything?
Well, yeah, that would be great, sure.
Yeah, right? But what if they didn't want you to know about it?
They? Sorry, who's they?
They is Big Pharma. It's the insurance companies, the government. Think about all the people who make tons of money just from keeping us sick, by keeping us unwell.
And they're walking on thin ice because they took this guy's podcast down for saying something similar.
Most people, especially young people, probably don't realize that they're walking around right now at about 55%, maybe 60% of their true state of normal. There is an element missing from their body that, if they knew what it was, would make the difference between them being an average person and being a superhuman.
What supplement can I take? Don't end your sentence there, Gary.
So it's called L-theanine.
And then I found this Shark Tank clip that literally confirmed everything he was saying. Watch.
How long does it take to be effective? 5 to 10 minutes. So the people who try a product really love it. Ryan, I gotta tell you, I am so friggin' hyped right now. Yes!
What they are chewing on is called neurogum, and they're the first company to combine caffeine with L-theanine, which studies have shown to put you in a flow state and enhance your cognitive function. Whenever I chew this stuff, it's like the world around me disappears and I'm actually able to focus on what needs to get done. Sometimes I'm so in the zone that I completely forget to eat. It's unbelievable how much I'm able to get done just from chewing a couple pieces of this. And unlike Addies, this isn't going to mess up your appetite, and it's way cheaper. It's only 15 cents a piece, and when you compare that to how much money people spend on energy drinks, you could potentially save thousands of dollars. The only problem with this stuff is every time Joe Rogan shouts it out, it literally sells out immediately. But if you do see the orange cart in this corner, you may want to run and grab this stuff because it literally takes some weeks to restock.
How awesome is that? Yeah, that's a natural cloud formation, for sure.
What if I told you that we're not in the year 2025? In fact, it could be 1727. Sounds insane. Stay with me
More like
as this will
1025.
blow your mind. In 1991, German historian Hermann Illig proposed something that shakes the very foundation of time itself, the phantom time hypothesis. His claim, the years 614 to 911 AD, never actually happened. They were completely fabricated, inserted into history, a false timeline that we've been living in ever since. But if this is true, who did it, and why Illig believed that three powerful figures were behind this massive historical lie? Holy Roman Emperor Otto III Pope, Sylvester II, Byzantine Emperor, Constantine VII. Their motive to rewrite history for power and prestige. Otto III wanted to rule in the year 1000 AD, a symbolic prophetic year that carried power, legitimacy, and divine importance. But instead of waiting, they simply fast-forwarded history itself. Think about it. If 297 years really happened, we should have undeniable evidence. Artifacts, architecture, written records. But here's the problem they're missing. Historians struggle to explain why this period produced so little physical proof, why there are so few major advancements, buildings or documents. And if this sounds impossible, just remember, entire civilizations have been erased from history. What year is it really? How much of our history is a lie?
Have you heard of the theory that the Trumps are time travelers?
Grab me a DeLorean.
This connects to, guess who? Nikola Tesla.
No way.
Nikola Tesla died in the New York hotel or something. And within his hotel that he had 80 plus trunks of all his patents, his designs for different technologies, all this stuff. Guess who they sent first to go and collect the stuff?
I don't know.
John G. Trump. Donald Trump's uncle.
What?
Weird.
So the theory is that he took some of these trunks.
Oh no.
Oh no.
But Tesla said that he had figured out how to bend time.
Yeah.
And so
As one does.
the theory is Donald Trump's uncle took this, created a time machine.
Oh my gosh.
And traveled back in time and like did all this stuff. But then the weird connection is there was a book that came out in 1896 and it's called Baron Trump's Marvelous Underground Journey.
Okay, so someone else named Baron Trump, or you're saying
Do you know
it
what,
was actually Baron Trump?
Do you know what the book was about?
What?
Time travel?
Baron Trump time traveling.
No!
Anybody think that was true? Interesting.
Scary facts you wish you never knew.
CNN has had a pre-recorded broadcast from the 90s, which they will premiere during the end of the world. A mysterious unknown Russian radio station has been broadcasting a strange buzzing, punctuated by intermittent code words, since 1970.
No one watches CNN now. I'm not going to start watching it on the last day of my life.
3. Typing 444 will turn on TikTok's dark mode. There is a shack called the Devil's Toy Box in Louisiana, and for some reason people who go in lose their mind. Do you know the tingly feeling you get when you eat a pineapple? Well, that's because the pineapple is eating you. It has an enzyme called bromelain, and that enzyme eats meat, which you're made of. 23% of children under the age of 13 have experienced auditory illusions, meaning they've heard voices. Sharks have been around for 420 million years, meaning they have survived all 4 big mass extinctions, making them older than dinosaurs, Mount Everest, and even some trees on this planet.
Man, that carbon dating, they're full of crap. 420 million years. Give me a break. We miss you, Blockbuster.
This man found a hidden tunnel that leads straight into Disneyland. Check out this clip.
Hi,
I'm here at the entrance of the secret cave that goes into Disneyland. Now, if this works and it actually does go into Disneyland, I have an annual pass, so I'm not trying to steal admission. Here goes.
Don't you think they'd have some kind of cameras or sensors in there to sense somebody?
This is supposed to come up on Tom Sawyer's Island in Frontierland, which in 1956, Walt Disney was said to have given it to the state of Missouri, and the governor of Missouri was supposed to have annexed it. However, the state of Missouri doesn't confirm that. So I'm not sure if we're coming up in California still. So far, so good. I think I made it. I think I made it. I did make it. I made it. I made it, I made it, I made it. I am in Disneyland.
And I got a golden ticket.
It worked. The cave is real.
Not going to lie, I'm quite curious about where and how.
The real clouds refusing to do their job. All the fake ones.
Yup, this is it for us, as the rich are now eating biblical mermaids and they are starting a war we cannot finish. People were terrified after a fisherman, Landon, went viral for exposing that he reeled in something that turned his face pale white, describing the creature as biblical, as it was not only 5 feet tall, gray, had gills all over its face, but half human looking, and it's exactly as the biblical verses describe. And it's happening all over Hollywood right now, hiding in plain sight, and their bodies are being stored inside the celebrity mansions. But it gets worse, as Landon describes huge fishing companies that are marketed as finding exotic fish are actually dedicated to hunting this, using sonar equipment to find mermaids, and their human-shaped bodies are being used for dinner. With the Book of Enoch at 19:2 calling mermaids our fallen angels, and modern Hollywood often being referred to as demonic, many have referred to when demons start eating angels, it will be over for all of us very soon. And if we never hear from Landon again, we will all know he was telling the truth.
The Book of Enoch tells us I don't know why I did that. The Book of Enoch tells us that when the fallen angels came down and had babies with the women of men, that they became Nephilim abominations, and uh, God made it so that the Nephilim's spirits had to roam the earth forever. There's your demons. But with the women who did this with the fallen angels, he cast them into the sea forever, which become your sirens, your mermaids. So it's not a good thing. If you see one, stay away. More evidence of the Tartaria Empire.
What could $5 buy you in the US in 1995? $4.95 could buy you 30 cans of soda. $4 to $5 could get you a Big Mac meal at McDonald's. $4.88 could buy you 4 gallons of gas. It could buy 3 gallons of milk, enough for an average family for about 1 to 2 weeks. $4.99 could get you 3 Supreme Taco meals at Taco Bell. $5 could buy 50 eggs, maybe even more. You could get 5 chicken burritos at Taco Bell for $4.95. It could buy over 60 oranges. A Hershey's chocolate bar was 85 cents, so $4.25 would get you 5. A Laffy Taffy was 25 cents, so for $5 you could buy 20 and enjoy them all at once. You could probably buy 4 loaves of bread and still have some
made that
left
bread?
over. A movie ticket cost $3.75. What would you spend $5 on in 1995?
Some Burger Gang.
This person is throwing all these fish into the gutter, but why? Actually, the place where these fish are going is Japan's drainage system, and you probably already know how clean its water is. But the real reason behind this cleanliness is actually these fish. Seeing them, Japanese people never dump garbage into the drains. Instead, they add even more fish to these waterways, where they gradually grow. As they move through the city's entire drainage system, they not only help keep it clean, but also enhance the beauty of the city. For more such interesting information, stay connected with our page.
How cool is that?
Top five most expensive sneakers of all time. Number 5 is Air Jordan's Kobe Pack. These come in at about $800,000 a pair. Now, these were exclusively made for NBA legends and their families, so we ain't getting them anytime soon. Number 4, the Nike Airship, $1.4 million. Now, this is particularly Michael Jordan's pair. Number 3, Air Yeezy 1 Prototype, $1.8 million. Now, these are the shoe that was created by Kanye West. I don't know who really wants any Kanye West memorabilia in this day and age. Maybe his one fan that's left. Maybe that's why they're called the Yeezy One, for that one fan. Number 2, Gold Ovo X Air Jordan. Now, these are $2 million. They're a solid gold pair of shoes created by rapper Drake. Unbelievable. I mean, everybody wants gold shoes. If you like this list and want more about other nonsense, follow me. Leave me a comment with your thoughts on these expensive ass sneakers. Also follow my wife Samantha, who I've tagged, to find me on Cameo if you want a personalized message. Okay, number 1. Now, these were the shoes MJ wore on his final game. It was the 1998 finals against the Jazz, the Bulls versus the Jazz. It was the last game ever for Michael Jordan, costing $2.2 million. They're the Air Jordan 13 Red.
I think all these sneakers are ridiculous in price. I wouldn't pay that price for almost anything. Imagine spending that kind of money, millions of dollars on sneakers, when some people don't have places to live or food to eat. What's wrong with us?
Supposedly replaced by clones. Number 1, Jamie Foxx. In April of 2023, Jamie Foxx suffered some type of horrible medical emergency that left him out of the public eye for months. Some people took note of Foxx's gaunt and pale appearance after he recovered, believing not that he was sick, but that he had died and been replaced by a clone. Number 2, Beyoncé. According to the replacement theory, we haven't seen the real Beyoncé since the days of Destiny's Child. As the outlandish story goes, the real Beyoncé died in 2000, and the executives used her stem cells to make a clone and keep the gravy train rolling. Number 3, Britney Spears. In recent years, fans have obsessively studied her social media presence, believing that her Instagram videos are generated by AI. Some have apparently noticed missing tattoos, and her blurry wedding photos revealed a woman who looked nothing like Spears. Number 4, Paul McCartney.
The Paul McCartney replacement theory reached a fever pitch in 1969. As the theories go, McCartney had died in a car accident, and to both keep the Beatles going and spare the public grief, he was quietly replaced by a look-alike.
Top 5.
I thought they said top 6 clones. They only showed us 4. But anyhow, I believe all of them. I believe there's a lot more clones out there than that. And I believe there's a lot of robotoids out there. That's these robots that are possessed by demons. Look out.
5 80s cartoon theme songs. The theme song was so important.
It grabbed you immediately.
The theme song is as important to a cartoon being nostalgic as the cartoon itself.
There's some of these songs from these cartoons
Kids nowadays
stuck
don't have
with
theme
me
songs
my
like
whole
this.
And when you hear it, it's like seeing an old friend.
I feel something.
Let's get right into this. Number 5, top 80s cartoon theme song, Chippendale Rescue Rangers,
Yeah.
y'all.
Slipping through the cracks of these two numb shoes.
And it's all about
Picking up the train.
it's all you'll know when you hear it.
Yeah. In case too small. When you need help, just go to Chippendale.
That right there is why this is number 5.
When the danger.
Chippendale.
Come on, man. Number 5.
That's funny, bro.
Number 4, Will's favorite,
Mask.
This song right here, this is almost standalone.
Yeah,
like you
for
don't
sure.
even need the cartoon for this to be a bop. Here we go.
Mobile Armored Strike
Command.
I don't remember this one. Anybody remember this one?
Mask was fired. It's one of the most underrated cartoons.
Number 3, Inspector Gadget.
The sound that stuck with you your whole life.
You can argue that this could be number 1 or number 2 because this shit absolutely slaps.
Yeah, it does.
Woo!
You know immediately what this is.
Oh, yeah. When the beat kicks in.
Yep. I mean, come on.
Come on, dude.
That could be higher.
It could be.
Yeah.
Like, if you want to put that at number 1, I'll hear you. But number 2, y'all, the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles theme song is legendary. This right here is ingrained in every fiber of your childhood.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Heroes in a half shell, turtle power.
I like when they
They're the
right here.
world's most fearsome fighting team.
Right there.
They're heroes in a half shell and they're green. Evil Shredder attacks. These turtle boys don't cut them no slack. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. That was the cartoon.
All right.
And then it tells about each individual turtle.
Come on, dude. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, that is an iconic theme
It is,
song.
dude.
Number 1,
Gotta go with old DuckTales, bro.
DuckTales. The horn playing on this thing.
Yeah.
The vocals.
And the fact that it makes you participate. Everyone says that.
Yeah.
That line in this song.
Let's do it. Ooh, just right off the bat.
Look at him.
It's like a hurricane here in Duckburg. It's
You don't even realize you know the words.
Might solve a mystery. Only right here is free. DuckTales. Woo.
Everybody says woo
Hey,
woo.
if you don't woo woo during
Something
DuckTales,
wrong with you, bro.
we can't be friends.
Good luck, Tails.
Woo! Hands down, number 1 theme song, y'all. DuckTales. Oh, woo!
Anybody in the comments got a favorite cartoon theme song? That's one of mine. I also like Darkwing Duck. Thundercats, one of my all-time favorites. Yep.
mysterious, even strange illnesses since becoming famous. First, let's talk about Celine Dion. Yes, she's sick, but more importantly, as you can see here, she's aged a lot. But what's striking is how terrified she looks. The last person I saw in such a dire state was someone involved with occult forces. Justin Bieber, who's at the peak of his career, has also been struck by a mysterious illness, and to this day, no one really knows how. Strangely enough, Justin Bieber also seems to have aged significantly. But wait, here's another coincidence. His voice is reportedly starting to fade too. Now, you're about to witness one of the creepiest transformations yet, the case of Wendy Williams. At first, her career was soaring, but then came the day everything changed. During a live broadcast, she saw something that scared her so much, she fainted. And guess what? The woman who used to speak so confidently on air now struggles to express herself, just like the others I mentioned before. What is this strange illness? Is there a triggering factor, or could someone be behind all of this? I'll reveal more in the next video.
As we filmed, I will make up.
MK Ultra programming breaking down. That's all that is.
Celebrities who made a mysterious deal for fame. The Weeknd completely changed his look and sound, and his new persona feels almost possessed. Even he admitted he made the deal for fame. His song Popular mentions what celebrities do to get famous. Kanye once started to say, "I sold my" before stopping himself. What was he about to admit? Katy Perry once wanted to be a gospel singer, but later said she made a deal to become famous instead. Was she joking or telling the truth?
Truth.
Beyonce once said, "She becomes someone else when Sasha Fierce takes over," but some believe Sasha isn't just a stage persona. What if it's something more? In a rare interview, Bob Dylan admitted he made a deal to reach the top. When asked with who, he simply said the chief commander of this world and the one we can't see. Before Gaga became famous, a rising singer named Lena Morgana mysteriously disappeared. Some say Gaga didn't just take inspiration from her.
This time I need to feel you right, when all right.
Well, that's all I got for you today. Thanks for returning to Beyond the Curve. I hope you enjoyed the videos. Please share with your friends and leave comments. And have a great day. Thank you.